my set tour. Last week I showed you this set that's behind me right here. Now it's time to appellate to my dad's. Okay, so here we are at my set at my dad's house, and I have most of my Harry Potter stuff here and just a bunch of other stuff too, so let's check it out. So let's start down here. Right here we have, if you can see, it's a mirror with Harry's glasses and scar on it. Usually when I actually film videos here, I turn it around and lift it up a little bit so that you can see the reflection versus see the rest of my bedroom and not really see the Harry Potter stuff there. Also over here, a clock that I made in a woodshop class, but the batteries died a while ago, so I think it's always just sitting there at about 8:30. We've got this cute little vase that I have, and this is a flower that I bought when I made a Belle costume. So I made this kind of like the rose in Beauty and the Beast. Up here I also have a sonic screwdriver. Across this shelf I have a golden egg that's just from Easter one year at my grandma's. This is a fife. I actually play the flute, so when I went to Boston, this was one of the little souvenirs I got. Just to go with that, there's some bells. Then here is a flower pot that I actually painted. Above this shelf, I have all my religious or uplifting things. And over here, we've got some projects from high school physics. This is a mousetrap car. I just made it from a kit, but it went like 90 feet when I set it off in class, and it only had to go like 10 feet to pass. And behind that, there's two wooden bridges that we made out of balsa wood. They stand up like this. They don't look like it, but before they broke, when they were testing how much they would hold, this one held 1,475 pounds. And then this one held 1,396 pounds. It's like ridiculous, but that was a really cool project that we did. And now we're on to the part that you probably actually want to see. So here is my one Harry Potter poster. Harry is just protecting my collection of Harry Potter memorabilia. A lot of it is really old, a lot of it I've made, and some of it is like official stuff. Starting over here, I've got a wizarding chess set based off of the first movie. And this one, it's just like a cheap plastic one, probably from like Target or Walmart. It actually used to be my sister's, and a lot of this stuff I inherited from my sisters after they didn't want it anymore. Right here I have my butterbeer stuff. These ones aren't official butterbeer stuff, so it actually says butterscotch beer, but we got them at some witchcraft and wizardry store. I actually didn't have any because I don't really like soda, so I don't like butterbeer, but you know. And then this butterbeer mug is from the first time I went to Harry Potter World in Florida. When I've gone to Harry Potter World, I've gotten some chocolate frogs, so I have the cards sticking up too. I got Dumbledore and Ravenclaw. I have this cat. I thought it looked kind of like Crookshanks, so now I have Crookshanks up here with my Hermione bag. And this is a bag that I just got as a gift, but I have a lot of homemade Harry Potter stuff in here from when I went to the premiere of, I believe, Deathly Hallows Part 1. And I also have another time turner here. This is one of the bigger ones. But I'll go ahead and show you some of the stuff that's in this bag too. The first thing is they're all pretty bad quality and they're old, so yeah. But so the first one is this Sword of Gryffindor, and it is supposed to expand out, but it doesn't work as well as it used to. Ah, there we go. It's old and bent and crumpled and stuff, but it was a fun thing that showed that this bag actually had an undetectable extension charm on it. It's actually made out of 2 slap bracelets, and I just covered them in paper. So that's just a fun little thing. And then inside I have also Slytherin's locket. Also, I mean, look at that. It's not very good quality, but I was like probably 13 or 14 when I made these, but I made it look like it had already been destroyed by the Sword of Gryffindor. To go with the Slytherin locket, I have the note from RIB, and I've got a bag full of homemade wizarding money. I've got silver sickles, gold galleons, and bronze knuts. And I have a homemade copy of the Tales of Beetle the Bard, also not very good quality at all, and it only has the tale of the 3 brothers in it. But what I was so proud of was when I made this, It's falling apart like none other. I made up my own ancient runes. So every page is like Hermione's copy. It has the actual story on one side and then my version of ancient runes on the other side. And so I was so proud of that. But so I just have like all of my random Hermione bag stuff in here. And then moving on, I also have, this is from a long time ago, just a little Gringotts bank. And I have just a keychain that I didn't know what else to do with it. I have this little potion bottle. I have a bag. It's just got little stones in it now, but it used to have Birdie Bots every flavor beans in it. I have this toy, which was some Hermione potion making toy that was my sister's. I don't have the potion making stuff anymore, but I have just the figurine. I have like a cup with Harry's face on it from Chamber of Secrets. I have like a Christmas ornament. I have a little sorting hat and another little sorting hat and this little broomstick. I call it the flaming twig. I made it myself. And I've got a Hermione face mug with some markers and hairbands inside it. And then behind this I also have wax seal kits. I have one for the Ministry of Magic and one for Hogwarts. I also have this cute little hourglass. It's not really Harry Potter related. It looks kind of like it could be like the Ravenclaw house point counter. And I'm a proud Ravenclaw, so I'm happy with that. And then this is just a bowling pin that I got for a prize at a camp once, and they drew a picture of the Hogwarts crest on it, so I wanted to keep it up here as well. So that's pretty much everything I have behind me on this set. It's not quite all of my Harry Potter stuff. I have a bunch of like games and costumes and puzzles and stuff that wouldn't look quite as cool behind me. I might actually sometime make a video or two about all of the games. I know I've done one about a new game that I got, but I have a lot of Harry Potter themed board games and card games and stuff, and so I might do a video about all of those different games sometime. I hope you enjoyed looking at all the stuff here, but let's go back to my other place to close up the video. Whoa. That's a lot of operating for one day. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and seeing all this stuff that I have behind me on my other set. If you enjoyed this video, then you should for sure check out the one right here. That is last week's video on the set that is behind me right now. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel right here.